Twinsies! Welcome to Same But Different.
This is Derek.
This is Philip. Now, this is episode 5 as well of our countdown to National Day. Well, at the day that we're recording today, we are just a few days away from National Day, and we are going to do a double bill.
Yes, we will also already have 40 items. For today's list, we are going to bump it up to 20.
Yes.
Then adds up to 60.
And we are going to talk about something that is more of a summary of sorts of what we've discussed. The name of the list today is called Seeing Red and White Spaces, 10 Aspects of Singapore. Now, Derek, what is red and what is white?
Yes, other than it being the colors of our national flag, of course, seeing red means these are things that we want to see less of within a specific feature of Singapore life. And conversely, with white spaces, it's things that we want to see more of.
Yes, and before we start the list, let's have a cheers to Singapore. Cheers.
Cheers, happy birthday.
Let's get started with our list.
Yes.
That we call Seeing Red and White Spaces, 10 Aspects of Singapore.
Number 1.
Social media. Now, when it comes to seeing red on social media,
Oh, Jesus.
Stephen Lim.
Yes, we want less of Stephen Lim. In fact, we don't want Stephen Lim anymore.
Okay, so for the audiences and listeners who are not Singaporeans and curious, who is this Stephen Lim?
Stephen Lim was a contestant in the now defunct Singapore Idol.
Yes.
He of course he didn't get anywhere, but I think he then got addicted to fame. He wants to be famous just because. We're not negating Stephen Lim's existence. He has every right to do as much content as he wants.
That's correct.
But his desperation, no, ma'am.
It's something that you do not agree.
No. You know, there was this recent event, I think it was one of those arts events at Aliwal Arts Centre where he was the special guest. And I don't know, I find that very distasteful, if you will.
What did he do there that was distasteful?
Not much, really. The point is that I think people were trying to be subversive and kind of...
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's the problem with Stephen Lim. I think he is not savvy enough to be ironic. And he takes fame too seriously.
Okay. So that is one of your key gripes about this person.
Yes.
Can we say that he is a concept?
No, I think that's elevating him to a level where he doesn't need to be. Just stop. Thank you very much.
Well, we are not saying that he doesn't have talent. Using the word loosely, he might have talent that we are unsure.
Of course. I mean, such as cornering women in Orchard Road to draw their eyebrows. Sure. That's a talent.
Or being a DJ. Nonetheless, Stephen Lim is making us see red.
Yes, red. So no more. We're done.
Right. So the other aspect of social media that we like to see more white spaces.
Yes, more of, really.
Yeah. And that is altruistic algorithm.
Yes. We both agree that social media is an ill. It's a social ill.
It is evil.
It's evil, yes. But if we know how to tweak the algorithm for certain content to lean towards the common good.
I'm going to play devil's advocate here. You know that social media is all about making money.
Commerciality, right?
Commerciality, right?
Yes. We know that.
Yes.
Do better.
So you are saying that instead of having all the big tech companies making money, let's be a little bit more altruistic.
Exactly. You own all our data and the best you can do is to give us stupid dances on TikTok? Really?
Right.
Yes. So yeah, more altruistic algorithms. Tweak the algorithm. We know you're tweaking it anyway. Tweak it to promote content that forwards humanity and mankind, please.
What if it's boring? then it's up to the content creator to,
Correct.
all right,
To make it interesting and fun and engaging.
to make altruism addictive.
Yes. But again, it needs to be supported by the right algorithms. Exactly. This to me will then kind of lessen the evils of
Yes.
social media.
Yes,
And it will be the social media that I want to see.
Yeah,
Finally.
it's almost like, look, you have this entire budget, right? Just take maybe 10% out of it to do good. Do good.
And in case anybody out there, my dear audiences and viewers are listening, what is altruism?
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, there are philosophical bases for what good is.
Yes.
Do no evil.
Yes.
Compassion and gratitude. That's it. Just any content that showcases compassion and gratitude. That's all I want.
But there are also a lot of like feel good
Go on.
attitude, like, oh no, like they're trying to promote positive energy and positivity in the world. You can't deny that there are.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But I just am done with TikTok dancers and funny content that aims low.
Lowbrow humor.
Again, not negating, because we all know taste is an arbitrary war. But in that grand space called social media, let's try to carve out more space for altruistic content.
White spaces.
Yes, that's correct.
Right. So yes, we have covered social media, what we would like to see less and what we would like to see more.
That's correct.
So the next item on the list that we call Seeing Red and White Spaces, 10 Aspects of Singapore.
Number 2.
Movies. Seeing Red.
Oh God, Jack Neo, please stop.
Yes, Jack Neo, please stop.
Yeah, again, this almost feels like a dead horse. We don't like to beat dead horses. But I think we're done. I think we're good.
Okay, he is a cultural
Medallion winner. I get it. Yes.
I feel that the earlier days of Money No Enough,
Yes.
小孩不笨,
Yeah.
those are good because it highlights a certain aspect of Singapore life that needs to be highlighted.
Correct.
So yes, that I agree.
Stylistically, we can have an argument, a discussion about it, but sure, fine. Content, I get it.
But it has come to a point where it's almost like an extended version of 搞笑行动
Correct.
that never ends.
Yes, the style, the stylistic execution, the script writing, the approach, the heavy-handedness of very indigenous, for lack of a better term, indigenous humor. No.
Didn't you watch the AI
Yes,
movie?
爱拼才会赢. I want to be boss.
And first of all, did you finish the whole movie?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Oh my goodness, that's 1.5 hours of your life that you will never
I
get
will
back.
never get back. Okay. So, I mean, my partner loved it for its local humor. I do not disagree, but I feel there really is no artistic value anymore. Even commercial value is arguable.
Okay, product placements.
Wow, fucking all over the place. I tell you, I think the product placement happens almost every 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, so because it's a 1.5 hour movie, so yeah, about four, 5 of them lah.
Okay. So, but not all movies need to be artistic.
But not this crass, right?
Yes. I say this, our Singapore movie scene is very limited.
Correct.
We no longer need Jack Neo to limit it further.
Correct. And I see this as a zero-sum game. Like more Jack Neo equals less other good movies. I honestly believe it's a zero-sum game. So if we have less Jack Neo, surely we can produce better movies.
So with less Jack Neo, which is Seeing Red,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we have a lot of white spaces that we want to see. And what are the white spaces?
Cleopatra. Wow! Pew, 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 pew. I think it's time for this 70s movie to be remade. It's fucking camp. Yes.
So what we are saying is we want to look into the archives again.
Yes.
And see what's what gems they are. Maybe dust it off, polish it a little bit, and then present it to the modern audiences.
I mean, adding to Cleopatra Wong, I actually won't be mad if I see a Bugis Street remake, you know.
Oh,
Right?
although back then it's controversial, and that is the point of the movie. But right now it's
But that's the point. Bugis Street, the literal street, is no longer that street that was depicted in the movies
Okay.
in the early 90s.
Early 90s, yes.
Early 90s. So yes, let's do a remake. Let's revisit the material and see what we can come up with.
What's important is that it was not a Singaporean director who did
Exactly.
it. So let's have a Singaporean director's lens, literally and figuratively speaking,
Yes.
to relook Bugis Street.
We're not knocking Edward Young.
Yeah.
But we're just saying that, hey, you know, a Singaporean movie.
Yes.
Maybe SG61.
Okay, true. You know, like let's have a Singaporean's take
Yes.
on this history.
But Cleopatra Wong first.
Thanks. Cleopatra Wong.
Pew pew.
Okay. Right. So from movies, this is so funny because it's very controversial. I like.
Yes.
Okay. So the next item on our list that we call seeing red and white spaces.
Number 3.
Local media.
Oh God.
What are we seeing red, Derek?
Oh, where do I start? In 2 words, Star Wars.
Now, did we say that what essentially is Star Wars?
In my head, it's basically a company D&D.
That is correct.
Yeah, where you give out cash bonuses
Yeah,
for
yeah.
people who did well.
勤工奖啦.
Yeah, well done, you. And ultimately, we all know what Star Wars really does, right?
Okay, if we talk about Star Wars, on the surface, it is awarding the
Production excellence, like you will,
of local Channel 8 lah, Channel 8.
Yeah.
Channel 8 dramas, actors, script writers,
And of course,
directors.
they also have radio and news, like, because Media Corp, right?
It actually started off with just TV.
Correct, yeah.
And then incorporated
radio
and news lah.
subsequently.
Right.
Yeah.
So we do see that it is an event
Correct.
like any other company D&D.
Exactly.
That reward stuff. Yes, correct. No, nothing wrong with that.
So again, we are not knocking the individual's production excellence, whether it's sound, editing, directing, acting, whatever.
We're just questioning whether it needs to be
5-hour extravaganza.
from 6 p.m. No lah.
No, like it starts in the afternoon, ma. The red carpet side, lor.
yeah, correct.
The red carpet, people walk red carpet, wear nice. You know, then the fans, yeah.
5 hours, man. Okay, so it has to stop at 10 because that's the daily news lah. Maybe 10:30 lah. Okay.
Yeah.
So starts at 5-ish, 4:30-ish.
Correct, the sunsets, the stars walk out in their fineries. Sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah, you could have bought it from Taobao, right?
Yes. Yes, we know which one.
Right. And the fans standing in the sun, very, very poor thing actually.
Yeah,
because now it's over at Buona Vista, right?
Correct.
So
they spend months in advance voting for their favorite. And
online voting.
Or then after that, they still have to stand there, hold up placards, show their undying love.
Correct. Poor thing leh.
Other than Star Awards, what do we think about Star Search?
Stop. It's futile.
Sorry, we know there's only one seeing red, but this one, cannot.
It's all covered in the sense that
The star machinery lah. Yeah.
correct. Okay, so it's all we talk about the rewarding of the stars with the Star Awards, local stars by the way, and then we go backwards to how they are being found in the first place.
Correct. For me, Star Search is futile because why does anybody want to join the Media Corp machinery when you just need to be pretty on social media and you can get easy. I mean, of course, I use the word lightly lah. I'm being a bit facetious here. Easily, 100,000 fans if you look pretty or hot enough.
Correct. So a little bit of a history
Yes.
of Star Search is when our queen of then Caldecott Hill, Mother Zoe Tay,
Yes.
was discovered. So I do see the relevance of Star Search all the way from the 90s, I would say up to the early noughts.
Correct.
From then on, as soon as social media starts developing,
Correct.
that is also the irrelevance of star search.
Exactly. So if you're looking for a star, what gives you the right media corp to say that you found the star?
Especially when the last one that happened this year, we see quite a lot of them are already social media. They have their own social media presence.
Correct. Yes.
So they just kind of like succumbed to the idea that, okay, I already have X amount of fans on social media.
Correct. Yes.
Going into mainstream media, lamestream media,
Shade.
could help me build another 10% more.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Again, you need training to be a star.
Yeah.
No, stars are not born, bitch. But
Lady Gaga would disagree.
okay, fine. A star is born. Okay, take that back. But yeah, what's the incremental benefit of joining Star Search? Really?
Yeah.
Winning a BYD car?
Well, as long as there's a sponsor, why the fuck not, right?
Yes. So essentially, seeing red at local media from a Star Search Star Award perspective.
Yeah, the star machinery and mechanism probably needs to be retweaked.
Correct.
If you're seeing red on that side, what do we see white in, Derek?
We want more quality journalism.
So in that aspect, please cue Stomp. Stomp started our belief in the early 2000s when everybody has a camera on their phone. To me, it is citizen journalism.
Yes.
Citizen-
Gone wrong.
Yes, very, very long. So to me, I didn't think that if you talk about quality journalism, right, citizen journalism is not it.
Correct.
What's your point of view, Derek, when it comes to quality journalism?
I think it needs to be a media that is clear about its stance and multifaceted in its perspectives.
Multifaceted.
Yes.
You're talking about unbiasedness?
Not necessarily, because
Okay.
someone would argue that any media company is biased.
I was about to go there. Yes.
Exactly. So I would say, yes, if you state your biases, yet you can still talk about your different perspectives, that to me is quality journalism. Because if it's just quality number one, then Straits Times lah. Straits Times it's a bulletin board, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Correct. So not Straits Times. No. Not,
So in your point of view, being upfront as a news outlet,
correct. What are your allegiances and alliances?
being
really?
upfront about it,
Yeah.
and once you're upfront about it, reporting according to that.
But also have perspectives that may potentially contradict that. To me, that's quality journalism. Yeah.
GPSA lah.
Yes. Well-roundedness,
Quite tough to do leh.
which is why we don't find it here in Singapore, right?
And this is why we are looking forward and hoping that this will be the utopian view that we can look forward to.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's a Substack, right? So that is an example of independent journalism that may have quality. Not saying that it's all good, but at least I think it's the white space we want to see.
Yeah, or if at the very least, let us not look at an article on CNA and think, slow news day,
Like, how is this news?
Yeah, there are days when we will look at a news article and say, what?
Someone has a deadline, and there are 3,000 word essay didn't come in on Sunday.
So yeah, quality journalism.
Yes, please.
White spaces that we'll be looking forward to in our local media.
Yes.
Let us move on to the next item on the list that we call Seeing Red and White Spaces, 10 Aspects of Singapore.
Number 4.
Retail. I'm seeing red with blind boxes.
I personally don't hate it, but I see your point, Philip.
Look, Blind boxes are essentially our tikam when we grew up.
Correct.
Our generation.
Yes, it used to cost 50 cents.
Yes, and now it's like $15 or something.
You won't get anything for $15, bitch.
How much is a Labubu?
Girl,
That's why I didn't buy it. That's why I don't know.
it starts at $40.
Grey market.
Not even in retail, those shops that actually do sell it, right? It's about 40 something minimum.
You're kidding me.
I'm not dead serious.
Hence, I am seeing red.
Yes, you are done. But okay, other than it being a rehash of tikam, what is its crime, Philip?
To me, the biggest crime is plastic and fur. It's essentially going to be in the landfill. So why are we spending so much time, money, and effort on it?
Okay.
Right? So it's ridiculous how... Look, when we buy something, we want to know how it looks like.
Yes.
I mean, at least the common understanding of retail is that you buy a Birkin, you know how it looks like.
Correct. You do get a Birkin in return. There's no surprise. Hey, you're getting a Kelly. No, not that.
No, that will not work.
That will not fly, bitch.
And yet, blind boxes are all over the place now.
Correct.
Everybody's doing blind boxes.
So you don't buy the story that it's a surprise.
It is a surprise, but I don't like surprises.
Fine. So we don't want more blind boxes.
Yeah. But what do we want more of?
We want more creative executions of retail spaces. We want everybody involved in the retail space to take a chance.
Look, Orchard Road is going to be rejuvenated and revamped.
Yes.
Although we have not seen any plans as of yet.
I'm sure it is on the Orchard Road Business Association website. Or is it?
Anywho, when we are talking about white spaces like that, right, we actually looked at how when we travel,
Yes.
places like Japan, Thailand, even our closest neighbor, Kuala Lumpur,
Yep.
how it attracts us with their service offerings and values.
Correct.
For example, Japan is all about the service.
Yes.
It's all about over-delivering on your promises.
Correct.
Right? With Bangkok, it is about variety.
Yeah, and it's always surprising to see new malls just popping up.
Correct. Or even rediscovering the neighborhood malls.
Exactly.
Which is constantly revamping.
For sure.
Yeah. And even with our neighbors in Kuala Lumpur, right? It's value.
Yeah, they're really throwing money at it.
Yes. So Singapore, what excuse do we have?
The biggest excuse is always land space. Land space very limited. So all the landlords, all the maximize profits. So they want to take chances. To open one more filled with tuition centers, Guardian, Cold Storage, and Watsons. Yeah, lor.
We get it.
We get it. We really do.
People are going online to buy shit.
Yes.
That we get. What we are trying to say that is shopping malls are no longer it is a necessity now.
It forms part of the urban landscape and people will go to a mall. So why are we not optimizing that captive audience? Why are we bludgeoning them with the same boring shit?
Yeah. Look, okay, I understand that if you talk about different communities having different needs. Like for example, if this is an old community, right? Of course, we are looking at providing very functional tenants. Functional in a sense.
Clinics lah, TCM lah, whatever, fine, get it.
Yeah. But beyond that, the nation is getting older and yet our younger generations are asking for more.
Yeah.
So how do we strike the balance between the two?
Not our job to think about this.
Yes.
Everyone else involved in this puzzle, please get your shit together. Please.
Yes.
Take a chance.
Your capital lands, your land lease, your maple trees,
Fraser.
yeah.
All this, just
your
get
Far
your shit together.
East.
Yeah, please get your shit together.
Yeah.
No more excuse for a fucking bad mall, seriously. No more.
So white spaces, we want white and interesting spaces.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so moving on in the list that we call seeing red and white spaces. 10 aspects of Singapore.
Number 5.
From retail spaces, we are going into social spaces.
Correct.
Now, the whole idea of CMIO, maybe Derek, you can explain a little bit more to the audiences and the listeners what this is.
Yes, Philip. CMIO literally stands for Chinese, Malay, Indian, others. So that's in everybody's pink IC, and it is one of those post-colonial hang-ups that where the population is always divided into specific races.
Okay, so one very practical implementation of this CMIO is in the allocation of HDB flats.
That's correct, yes.
Right? So in every HDB flat, in terms of percentages, there's always a need to strike a balance in all 4 races. Why do we think that this is outdated?
Because it's irrelevant. Why does it matter? The British did it because they're fucked. Why are we inheriting this fucking hangover from the Brits?
Convenience?
Look at what harm it has done. Recently, the whole postgraduate situation, right? So a number of universities in Singapore are offering some postgraduate degrees taught in Chinese. Clearly, in a bid to attract the Chinese postgraduate market in Singapore. However, that has created a bit of a ruckus. And my argument is, if we were not conscious, or we were never divided into CMIO in the first place, this wouldn't have kicked up this much of the dust on social media.
As opposed to maintaining the status quo of having every lessons, every module or course being taught in English, as it should.
Yeah.
Now we are catering to a specific
ethnicity.
Client.
Yeah, exactly. Because we are so divided by CMIO, and we are now in a postmodern era, having this reminder that, hey, you are Chinese, I am Malay, right? Then it becomes divisive. And what has 60 years of nationhood taught us? We are Singaporeans first, right? So fuck CMIO, man. Just making me see red.
So what can we do about it if we don't want to have this division of the 4 different races?
Just take it out, lah. Don't mention what ethnicity it is. You are, lor. That's your cultural identity. That's what you resonate with. I don't have to know.
Okay.
As a national body, what good does it do at this point in time for you to know that I identify more with Malay versus Indian?
Okay.
It just is stupid. Seeing red.
So the flip side of the argument where we want to see more white spaces is the point about interracial couples.
Yes.
Interestingly, in our neighborhood, we do see a lot more interracial couples these days.
Correct. And not just interracial, international.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah. And we are in this small little neighborhood called Bedok. And wow, it's interesting.
Yep. I mean, we've talked about it in our last episode when it comes to National Day song, where there was an interracial couple being introduced in the music video, right?
Yeah.
And we think that this is something that should be encouraged.
Yes. Once we abolished CMIO, I think interracial couples and bicultural, multicultural family units will reinforce that point.
Yes. The whole idea of us being Singapore is that we are multicultural.
Exactly.
So there really is no point trying to divide us into 4 neat little brackets.
Correct. It's doing more harm than good. Basically, that's what I'm saying.
When we ourselves are seeing a trend that there are a lot more interracial, international couples that's helping to blur the lines.
Yeah.
That we no longer need all of this division.
Yeah, even the term interracial, hopefully one day we don't use it anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very utopian.
Yeah, these are just bicultural people.
Or multicultural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we'll truly be multicultural. Just Yeah, stop. No more CMIO. Yes to interracial couples.
Yay.